Okay, welcome to another episode of Opinions with Olayemi. My name is Olayemi Akwande, and of course, I'm here with my friends. I mean, that's what the show is about. Myself and my friends. I have here Prince, I've got Simi, I've got Fulam. Okay, I'm going to be ladylike. Yeah. Hello.
Because let's do like we used to do in the street.
Oh shit. All these ladies things, I don't have time. Anyway, today we want to talk about, should people actually change the way they dress once they get married? Or why can't just dress the way they were doing before they got married? So what is your take about this? That's what we're talking about today. Like I said. Sammy, this one that you're looking at me like, this girl, you're tired of me.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired of me.
So I think you should change. I think you can be a bit more conservative, simply because society requires it. Either rightly or wrongly, if you were wearing bum shorts, so maybe when you get married, maybe we should qualify that. There's when you get married and where the children come.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe we should qualify it.
Okay.
If it's as soon as you get married, no. I don't think there's any reason to change what you wear. That's what your husband saw when he married you. So why are you changing?
So it's only bum shorts you have issues with?
No, bum shorts are fine. They're cute.
So 10 years into marriage, you can still wear bum shorts? No, just we're giving examples.
But now, so yes, I can wear bum shorts. But would I wear bum shorts to go and to take my kids to school? No.
Yes, of course, you're not supposed to. But even if you were single, will you wear bum shorts to take your nieces to school?
I may not think it may not bother me too much. I may just think, well, I'm feeling cute after all.
So it's just bum shorts?
No, not just bum shorts.
What else?
Why does bum shorts bother you?
Because
I mentioned bum shorts. They're cute, but not that reason. No, but I think, like I said, I think when you become a parent, you tend to be a bit more conservative. But if it's just between you and your spouse, I don't see why you need to change what you wear. I don't think so, especially if that is how we met you. Meaning you were who you were when he met you, you were not who you wanted him to see.
Okay.
Because some women are who they want their people to see so that they can get married.
Yeah, that's true.
Well.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. But the thing is this. Okay, so it's more about what people. Let me put it this way. Perception. Even from outsiders' point of view. So you dress in a way, and she's married. You know, there's this look like she's married. Like there is an expectation of how a married woman should.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, why should there be an expectation? It's not saying when you were single you were naked.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But you see a lady walk in with short, not even the bob short now, like the short and a t-shirt. Oh, she's married, and there's this. Like,
why is she dressed like that?
She's not naked. So what is wrong with looking very, very hot?
You need to understand something about.
You start looking cold and boring.
You need to understand something about your status. Okay. You know, you've been single, and now you're married. Something should change.
Why must
it's expected.
Why must it be you?
But the way you look should change.
Yeah, it has to. Okay.
So just because you don't have a ring, it just must change.
No. Let's look at this from my own perspective, my own opinion. Okay. I'm married to you, in as much as I know. In as much as I know how you dress, yes, I like that, but I've not really seen every part of, your system of dressing. So if I marry you, I expect some things should change. And another thing you need to understand as the man, I have a choice of how I want my woman to be. And if I'm not comfortable with you looking, like you said, maybe sexy, or if I don't want you to expose your body, it's my choice. If you do that before...
You're selfish. Was I not looking?
No.
When you met her, was she looking that way?
Okay, you were looking so attractive for somebody, and now I found you.
It's something that I wanted to say.
I found you, and
I think for me, let me just say it this way: it doesn't have to change.
Okay.
And why I say this is, let me borrow from something that she said. That's how he saw you. That's how he knows you, and probably what attracted him to you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think it will change. Whether you don't have kids or you don't have kids, I don't think it will change. But what I would just say is, let there be some level of decorum, as it were. It's not. I don't think it will be fair, because usually most times we face the women. Most times, what about us guys? We have a very simple way of dressing.
Yes, that's true.
So I think that's why in this area you can just exempt us. Okay, there's no problem. Guys usually don't dress. Even if I'm going to wear a short knicker, I guess I'll still be fine. But then it depends on the function. So I think it shouldn't change at all. But there should just be some level of decorum, in the sense that even if you were single, I'll still expect you to have a bit of some sort of decency.
Exactly. Some
So that's
modesty.
why I'm saying, primarily for me, I don't think it should change.
Okay.
Because I expect that you're transforming from the same person you were as a single person with the same decorum, translating into when you marry. So I don't think it should change. It shouldn't be, because really for me, I like to see, I mean, not only me, I think it's about men generally.
Okay.
I think that's saying we're attracted, what we see is what's
Attracts,
that,
yes.
you know,
What we see,
what
yeah.
we see.
Yeah.
So I don't think it should just be who you are, how you were, how I met you.
Well, I still stand on my own grounds. There has to be change. Okay.
You haven't given me reason.
I'm coming there. I'm coming there.
Understand what kind of change are you referring to?
So give me an example, like
What kind of
before you
change?
were this,
Okay.
now you're
Let me
that.
cite some examples. Now, you're dressing so sexy. I can see part of your body. I'm
What's the
attracted to
definition
you.
of sexy? Some of my body's hard. Is it too sexy?
Yeah, it is. It
Too
is.
sexy?
You know,
For a single?
there are different strokes for different folks.
Prince,
What
is
might
this too
appear.
sexy for a
I
single
don't want to
lady?
look too much. You know.
Why can't you look too much? I'm giving the permission to look. Is this too sexy for a
well,
single lady?
Yes,
For a single lady?
it is. It is.
single
Yes, because as long as I can see some, parts of your body that look so attractive, and let
What is
me borrow the word succulent.
Really?
Oh God, please.
I don't want to go there. Now, see,
Really, now I'm feeling so naked. Like, so what?
you don't expect every.
I'm shocked, really.
But the fact is, it's what I want, and we have to talk about it. And I'm saying, okay, I'm married to you. Yeah, I know you're so attractive, you look good, but there should be limits to what you wear out with me. That's an example too. And in the other case, there's this situation I encountered. She dresses simple, she looks attractive, yeah, she doesn't expose her body, she still looks good, she still looks, very attractive. But the man got married to her and he clubs very well, and the lady doesn't really club so much. And he took her shopping, he's married to her, and got her some slaying clothes, permits me to use that language, the slaying language, you know what I mean now. And it makes her look like this hot chick, and
Slave mama, right?
they call them slay queens or slay. And they go to, whenever they go to the club or go to any function, you find out that this married lady is looking hotter than everybody, even more than the single ladies. I'm very, very sure it's what the man wants. It might not be for me, it might not be what I want or a man out there, because if the man leaves that position with a woman, trust me, some smart, single, cool dude like myself will be attracted to her and will approach her, and it's not expected,
Okay, so really, Prince, I have so many things to say regarding this line.
So for
You
me-
said, one, so is there a crime for men
No.
to approach married women? No. I
think
don't think
it's
it's a
taken
crime.
it to a different
The crime is
Okay.
probably if she says yes or no. There is
Okay.
no crime in looking good.
No,
That's
yes.
one. Two, I feel you have a problem with do you want to start wearing her up like
That's not
glass
what I-
cup?
that's not what
It's
I'm
guys
saying.
like you that feel like
Do-
I met her wearing shorts.
Okay.
She's so beautiful.
I don't want
Thank
to
God
share
I've gotten
beauty
her.
with
I
her.
don't want anybody
Yeah.
to take her away
Inside the
from
house
me.
alone, you can
You
dress
can
this.
sleep
Of
naked.
course, you get my point, yes. She
You
belongs.
think if another guy
No,
walks
no.
up to
That's a
her,
strong word. She
they're
doesn't
gonna-
belong to you.
Take her away from
I'm
you.
married to her. She belongs to me. So,
happy to see her.
of course, within my environment, within my
Why can't you do it outside your space? You think she's
I think that's what I want, and I know she's so beautiful. I just don't want to see any man, running after her. So I feel that there should be limits to how she looks so attractive. You get
Can
it?
I tell you something? Stand there.
Yeah, he's really laughing.
I disagree with you. You know
shocked.
what?
I'm actually shocked that he
It
says
doesn't
no,
matter
no.
how your woman dresses.
Okay.
How she dresses, like you're saying, so that you will not see her. You won't start hiding out. Even when you hide.
Meanwhile, when you saw her, wasn't
understand?
she that way?
Yeah, she was single, and she has to market herself. She has to look good. She has to be presentable. She has to be attractive.
You know
But
that some people are attracted to,
People that are like
not even because of the way they dress. You can just see somebody, like, you can just see the person and just like the person.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be how the person dresses. Like, we were even saying one time like that, the kind of love we used to have in secondary school was real love. Because you know what? The girls who were in school that we used to see, and say, I
I don't know about real love.
no,
Yeah.
nothing.
it was
natural.
It's houseware. Okay, if you went to a boarding school, it would just be the houseware, a school uniform,
Fair enough.
and then you like her or she likes you.
Yeah.
That's basic. So it doesn't change anything. So I don't think it will be okay for you to say because so that she doesn't dress well, that's when they will now say and talk to her. I don't think it doesn't. Anything can happen. She dresses well,
yes, but
someone will like her. She doesn't dress well, someone will like her.
in as much as before I met her, she has a way she dresses or she looks. Even in marriage, there should still be, preference to what I want. It's a hobby. I'm not saying I'm going to impose it, but at least there should be a level of have a discussion. There should be a dialogue. We might not even discuss it, but maybe there's love. Don't forget. So she has to make me happy because it's what my
So
hubby
making
wants.
you happy would now involve her changing a bit of her lifestyle.
This change we are talking about, it may not be so ambiguous. There are slight changes. Okay, let's look at this aspect. There are certain people who are not good at putting on the African Ankara. There are people who are not used to it. And as soon as you become married, there are times where you just have to, you and your hubby. Yes, you have to put on a. So that's where adjustment is also part of the change.
But that is occasionally.
That's
our way of life.
Way of life.
What I want you to also realize is it's not just your happiness alone.
Okay.
It's win-win. That's how I look at it. So
Fair enough.
it actually depends on a number of things, the people in it together.
Okay.
But I think primarily her freedom should also be, and her happiness should also be considered.
Yeah, that's true.
So
You have a point.
meaning, that's why I think I said it doesn't have to change. But then again, it need not changing. You need to understand that you need to have some sort of decency.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think for me, that's the basis which we go forward. So because of course you have where single girls dress in ways that people talk about. For me, even at that, with the way things are happening these days, there's a limit to how I would even say anything in that regard. Because you see, some people are very comfortable. For me, not there's anything I can't wear, even as a guy. Yes.
That's a surprise.
Yes, it's certain that, like if I'm going somewhere now, you expect me to,
Okay,
wear,
for certain occasions.
yeah,
Okay.
you want me to wear a sleeveless or, maybe I did that back in the day, but no, I can't, I won't feel comfortable. So even stepping into a place, you would already see, because I'll probably be fidgeting or,
Yeah.
there'll be something
Uncomfortable.
about, yes,
Uncomfortable
something-
about
yes.
you.
So,
Okay.
so I think it's something that we need to understand that I think it's just about decency. So even for single ladies, some of them can wear anything and they're comfortable. They will walk in, slave, what did you say? And you,
The slave
what they
kind of
want
thing,
to-
yeah.
I think it should stem from decency, whether you're single or you're married. So you can dress anyhow you want, provided it meets. And it's not, don't let's use society. Society, they'll tell you do this way. You find out that same person
Okay.
is not doing it that way. So what works for
Mm.
you, but at the same time, let there be some sort of.
I agree
The
with
challenge
you.
with that is, okay, let me just
To an
ask, the
extent.
challenge with that though is, who determines decency?
Exactly. That is what I was going to ask him.
That's the challenge.
Yes, what
So
do we-
even though we say, yes, we say you don't bother about society, but there are certain ways that society expects you to
Okay.
look.
Another one.
That society expects to say is decent. So it's like you're going to the beach. Society doesn't expect you to wear a car to the beach.
You can
And
wear
beyond
bomb shorts.
society itself,
You can wear bomb shorts.
it's what the occasion requires exactly. So you can wear bomb shorts.
Yeah, because you're going to the beach. That's
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, who determines what is decent?
I think we have
Subjective.
That's
we have
subjective. This is
parameters to an extent that checks that
I think
we
my
have
parameter is if you're not naked.
we have our religion too.
Be extreme.
No,
That's an
exactly.
extreme.
No,
That's an extreme.
that's too much. We have our religion, we have our
Can you just
tradition.
not even bring
No, I'm not trying to be religious here, but if
but
you
we
talk
can't
about,
remove it from-
yeah, you can't.
can.
Realistically, you can, because you look at the parameter like religion, you look at your tradition, for example, they have their limits to how you should dress as a married person, as a single person. So those things are important factors as well.
You're Christian, right?
Yes, I am.
Fine. Where in the Bible did it
I'm not sure I'm about to go
that-
on this line.
Yeah, you said we should
I'm
go.
not about to go on this
Just tell me,
line.
don't quote me.
Let's
chapter
leave religion
out.
out of
Just tell me
this.
where it say when you're married, this is
Don't
what
go
you
there.
wear. Go there. You stand.
No, no,
so
no.
Don't go there.
No, go there.
If we start going there,
Don't go
I'll
there.
give you truckloads of it.
No,
Just
don't
give
go
me
there.
one. Just give me one. When you get married, thou shalt continue.
No, now see, they're just things that you read
My
between
point
the
is
lines.
this.
See,
My
you
point is
don't.
this. If you're dating me as a single person, let me know what you do like there, like when I'm single.
And let's move on,
And
right?
let us move on. Don't let us get in the house, then you start telling me you don't like it. That is my point.
Okay.
I'm saying wedding is just a day event, right? When you get married today, marriage is a lifetime.
Yes.
So if I'm putting on this thing while we're single, let me know you don't like it, and let us just iron that out now that we are not married. Instead of us getting married, then maybe this is the way I like. Then you start telling me that you don't like. Then I skip. Why didn't you tell me then? Because it's like you're boxing me to the wall.
Okay.
You see, this is what I feel. It might not be general, but I think most guys, or most men, they are just protective of their wives, which is okay.
Yes.
And so they'll tell you, I don't want you to dress this way. Not because they don't like it, because you see a lot of them when they go out, they see these girls in bomb showing, whatever it is, clips. Oh
We
my
need to
God,
drop-
she
we need
looks-
to drop this
She looks so like hot, like. But when the woman is trying to do hot things, I think the challenge with most men Right. Not all of them. Why is smile? Most men
Okay.
is that they are just possessive.
So
They are just trying to protect their territory, which is okay. So when she's not yet in, they don't care if she wants to strip naked, no problem. But when she's in as their wife, they say, no, I don't like it, don't wear this, don't do this. They're just trying to protect, and I think it's pretty selfish. Yeah.
well, permit me to say, maybe most men are selfish, or maybe naturally we're selfish.
They are possessive.
But I don't want to define that selfishness. But the selfishness is for good, not like it's the
It's for your own protection.
Exactly.
It's for your own protection.
Now, I look at the example of the lions. They protect their pride and their pack. You can't have two lions, two male lions. It's not possible. I was seeing a documentary, and one of the lioness gave birth to a cub, a male cub, and I was surprised. The lion went and killed two male cubs, so which means you can, so that's it.
You saw what that documentary, did you see there that the lion does not leave his pride, which is another woman in another.
You never can tell. You are not used.
But you guys will leave your pride.
I'm not sure you.
Chase those ones in
I don't think
shorts and
you're not in the wild to really.
Oh, are you in the wild? Anyway, we are going on a break. Thank you so much for watching us so far. We are going on a break, and this show will return shortly. Do stay with us. Welcome back. It's still Opinions with Olayemi, and of course, I'm Olayemi Akwandi, and I'm still with my friend Prince. He's always chasing, whatever, Simi, and of course, for now. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about should people change the way they dress once they get married, and we've been focusing on women and women. Guys believe that there is nothing to change, but personally, I don't like sagging. I don't like when guys sag.
What kind of men still sag?
Oh, please, they still do sag. It irritates me so much. I feel like drawing you close and slapping you, like, I'm helping you to draw that stress down.
People still sag, digital sagging,
People still do
Just
that.
call it
But when you're single,
digital sagging,
what is digital?
I don't say modern sagging. That's why I used the word digital sagging.
Okay, so
23rd
maybe when you're
century.
single, you can do that. But the thing is, even if you're single and you
yes,
from
there's already a
day
problem.
one, I'm
Exactly.
going to tell you,
Okay.
I don't like it. So it still boils down to you telling your partner you don't like this before you go into marriage. So it won't even happen. You can't go out with me sagging. It's going to happen. We can't walk in front and walk back on you. I don't like it. But I don't think I like seeing married men sag. It kind of denotes, maybe it's just me, irresponsibility. I don't know. It's just kids that should do that.
I'm not surprised that there are men that still actually. I was too much in the corporate world.
What can I say here? I don't think. Let me see. I don't think sagging should be. No. Let me. I want to be. How do I say it? There's a way you sag, and you're not sagging.
I don't know how you sag and
This is even getting complicated.
I don't know
That's
sagging.
what I'm
It's going digital now.
Let me try and see if I can. There's a
Okay.
way, let me express myself. Let me see if I can get across to you. There's a way you're sagging and you're not sagging,
What does that mean?
and it's that sagging that is annoying. That one that they drag it all the way down.
That's so evident. Like
That's
even the blind man
like
can
you're
see.
actually seeing the boxers.
Boxers, then the boxer inside the boxers.
Yes, but you see, I think that one. Let's not even talk about that one because that one I think is unacceptable. I think generally. No, the other one that is like you're sagging but you're not sagging. I think it's more about how your makeup is. We have different, makeup. You have long torsos and you have short torsos and all of that.
So that's not my choice. That's wardrobe
Yeah,
malfunction.
so I think yes, I think not wardrobe malfunction per se, but I think it's about how your belt and all of that sits on you. So it's not sagging per se.
But it's not just
but
staying
you
here.
won't feel comfortable because there's no how you put.
Because
you
you probably have this round tummy, you can't just like
so
Baba
there's a way you have
thing.
to. Do you understand? I didn't even remember. Nice, So I just know that there's sometimes men do that not because
they want to
sag, but because that's how it
Or
sits
they
well.
look, to us, what we
Yeah.
say is they're sagging, but in actual fact,
It
they're
sits,
not.
yeah, they're not. So it actually sits well with them that way.
Okay, so let me.
that can be exchanged.
If in this case you saw a girl too that was wearing low-rise jeans,
Like maybe
I mean she's
just
tall,
tight,
she's tall. There's nothing she can do. She can't put jeans higher than that.
I think so. I think
Is
I
this
think
guy
I think-
has
Realistically, let's look at it.
I'm not going to go to war here.
Yeah,
I think
there will always be a change on both sides. Now we're going to the part that has to do with men. You can't tell me there's no change, sag or no sag. Let's look at this sagging we're talking about. I think we can all, we know where the waist is, isn't it? As soon as your trouser or your knicker or whatever goes below that position, what is
Way
it called?
below, as like
It's
Then your boxers is shrink.
it's sagging already.
Defining.
Okay. Now look at it from this perspective. We were single and we do the thing, We sag, we were crazy about it, and we're married. It's expected that should change. But because we're used to it, something we both like, and we continue, everybody out there who sees you expect, they're married. There should be change. But to them, it takes us back to decency she talked about. What is the true definition of decency when it comes to dressing? And she tries to make me understand, what do you use to check mate's decency? And it takes me back to those things I mentioned. Tradition, religion, and some other factors. So there will always be change, irrespective of the fact that environment or occasion requires a certain outfit. But still, okay, you can't expect a single, if you go to a bank system and you see a single lady dressed and a married lady dressed in the same corporate attire, there will always be difference. No, to an extent, there will be.
We can tell. We can tell.
There will be. You don't expect a married man to put a hot skirt.
Bangs. Which of the bangs? We have the dinosaur bangs and we have the new generation one. So it depends on the kind of banks you actually go.
Madam Bank,
If
na
you
bank.
go to
We have
the
commercial.
banks, no,
There's no difference.
You'll be shocked.
You see
The married are hotter.
even what
No, I think it's even.
Maybe they are trying to.
Sort of uniform. There's some sort of dress code.
Yes.
Really, that all of
That's
these
for dinosaur
organizations-
banks.
For these organizations.
Dinosaurs.
And there was something I wanted to say as to religion. Actually, I first said you can't remove
Yes.
dress
Religion
code
from-
and from but why I was not saying don't go there is like let's not go too deep.
Into
Now,
it.
what I just wanted to say is you can't remove that from how we dress because you see if we look at it from the culture and tradition that we have prevalent here in this part of the world, there's certain things we borrowed
Exactly.
from all these
Okay.
places. So
certain culture. Well,
yeah, that we borrowed. So in trying to use all of that, we still expect, how we were supposed to dress as Africans, let's put it
Yes.
that way, So if you're going to now borrow that, borrow it to a certain level. Don't let it take over you, kind of. So that's why I'm saying that we can't entirely remove that. But it's not like I don't expect us to go deep into what culture, religion, or what of that, all of that say. But I'm just saying that you can't because we borrowed some of these dress codes. So we need to understand that even if we're borrowing it, it shouldn't be something that should take over take over our lifestyle. Let's not be.
Okay, see, I'm still saying this, and this is whatever standard you want to use, I'm fine. I'm just saying the uniform, whether you're single or you're married.
Yes.
Okay, these
Maybe
people that were wearing
yeah.
wearing trousers and stuff, you see that a lot of them, even when they get married, they're still wearing it. So why must one be acceptable when I'm single? Then all of a sudden, because you put a ring on my finger, then it's not acceptable. Why? That's my point. Somebody's pretending somewhere.
No, it's not about pretense.
Well,
People like Prince, when they get out there, that same thing as it don't wear. They're chasing those girls. You Prince.
No, let's look at it. If I think after marriage I'm still getting attracted to that, then
Your wife
I
has to
should
wear it.
maybe I should start adjusting.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you should start wearing it. Yeah.
Because it's human nature. It's men. Like you said, you guys are, what do you call it? Like you guys are lions, you always on.
We're protective, we like to be in charge sometimes.
Protect.
Being in charge doesn't mean we will be so autocratic at all things, but
If it is a conquered territory, they're
There's
likely to
nothing-
just be
nothing to
relaxed
motivate
about
them.
it. So I think that's sorry, let me just
all this,
zip it.
this terms,
No.
this.
Sorry, zip it. Let
I'm
me
worried about this.
no, let me say something. I've realized now with the way the world is going, having an opinion about something is only for a short period. Everything is changing. We're shaking tables. See, that's what we're everything. is
Shaking tables right
We're
now.
shaking tables. You're here now. You're saying this. The next time somebody comes up and tells you. So the point is, how do we get from being just move from being subjective to being objective? Because even objectivity now, like you said,
That's
is a
subjectivity.
problem.
There's even
Exactly.
some subjectivity.
There's a problem because everybody's just saying this is how I want to be, this is how it should be, and it just becomes so. In the end, I think it depends on the people
Involved, absolutely.
what works for you.
Yeah.
So if your husband is okay with you,
Stay the same.
it's your husband.
And so far you're comfortable.
And
You're
so
comfortable in it.
You're comfortable, and your husband is. So it depends on it. I think ultimately, at the end of the day, it has to just be the people involved. So if your husband, when you see the man who's always going to church or going to the mosque and all of that, you should be, if he tells you this is how you should dress, then you should know that you'll not be able to wear all of these things.
And please, the husband should also tell her before putting her in the house.
When you know, that's
Don't-
what I'm
don't
saying.
like this.
So that you should
Not like
everybody
we are pushing
understands
together when we are
themselves,
single in this shit shorts. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Then we get
See,
married. I'm not saying anything. What?
I saw a lady I was attracted to, and you know, as a person, if
Dressing.
you,
Was it because of the dressing?
no, I'm going there. Yeah, I like you, normal. I've come to discuss with you. We've spent time. I know you have good sense of humor. Yeah, there will be an attraction. Yes. But you know, it's not enough. There are so many other things you have to, you know, take into consideration. I don't like girls or ladies who pierce more than, you know.
Yeah, I have to.
No, yours is not up to this place.
Why are you defending me?
Okay,
I have
I've not, I can't even
Because
see
you
any
like me,
hole.
You don't see. That's what I'm saying here.
No, see, you don't expect me to see everything in one day. You know, like the married folks used to say, when you get to marriage, you still discover more things about your partner, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Don't mind me, I'm single. I'm not searching though, and I'm not alone.
Yeah, he's not
still.
searching.
So, I like her. Yeah,
I don't
with
like
time.
that
Not alone, right? The way he
something
mixes
not
up
right
with
You should not ask me who I'm with. You ask me who I'm with. So going back to what I'm saying.
I'm not asking, I'm just worried.
So yeah, I won't. In as much as I'm not comfortable with that, I can't just cut her off. I feel it requires much time as we get along, as trust is built,
begin to tell
understanding.
her, I don't like this,
Yes,
close this,
I don't
I don't
expect
want
to just autocratically just.
Shouldn't courtship do that? No. Hey, we didn't even have courtship.
Is there courtship? Now people get into relationship, then they sleep with themselves, then they have kids, then they know. Married and
What?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Courtship is always the last time.
Okay, that's for them, you know. For us, there's still some sense of decency, modesty, so we're very conscious about that. So if you look at that, it will be very difficult because if I take it hard, it might cause some differences and we'll stay away from each other. But I just have to, once, you're looking good, admire her, make compliments.
But then still points out what you don't like.
Exactly. And I don't expect her to rapidly change, except she's crazily or madly in love with me and she wants to please me, and there will be imbalances or inequalities at the end of the
Because
day.
at some point,
I'll take advantage of it. So I have to, you know, understand it's her thing. But I won't, because of one element or component, just disqualify her. I'll give her a chance. And maybe we might just get married and it becomes a gift to me that, oh, I'm going to stop doing this. There will always be a change, whether it is slight or not. So that's my point.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prince. Thank you so much, Simi, and thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Ola. Don't worry, I'll watch out. Any lady I want to introduce to you, no, yes. Okay, of course, this brings us to the end of this show, Opinions with Olayemi. What do you think about people changing the way they dress once they get married? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's not? And if you think they should change, what aspect do you think people should change from what to what? So drop that after watching this video. This show returns same time next week. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.